was really looking forward to starting day 3. We would check out the moose bog later today, and it would end in disaster, courtesy of Rocky, actually. But first, coffee time.
Morning of day 3. It's a beautiful morning on the lake, gorgeous. Got up late last night to go to the bathroom and realized how beautiful the stars were. Wish I'd stayed up for that to just do some stargazing last night, but maybe we will tonight. He does not like that there's a chipmunk taunting him. So he's now on guard for the chipmunk. You gonna protect us from that big bad chipmunk, buddy? Hmm? If you want to add a burst of flame to a fire, real quick, pine cones make really great fire reigniters. They go up really easy. They smell good. I'll show you what I'm talking about. The fire's happy again.
So these are some bunch berries, I believe, which is an edible plant. Later in the summer, they would grow red berries. They wouldn't have them now. It's too early in June. But the berries are edible, especially supposed to be good cooked.
So we're gonna do an early dinner with Spanish rice and tofu and green onions. And then we're gonna go out and explore the moose bog that's near just across the lake here.
I don't want to store this again.
Fair enough.
I think it's been like out and stuff, and there's probably like little holes in the bag.
Well,
You know what I mean?
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Be as much as we
now,
can.
but I don't want to put it back in the freezer after we've taken it out for a couple trips and not used it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's so hot, it's still bubbling.
Getting close, eh? Looking good.
Probably just leave it for 10 minutes with the lid on.
Okay.
Hot?
Delicious, but incredibly hot.
Does it need salt and pepper, green onions?
Yes. Definitely pepper and green onions. All right, we're we're on the lake, heading out to the moose bog, see what we can find a little after 6:30. So hopefully pickings are good.
What the fuck? Threw himself over on one side of the
Well, we're back at the campsite now. Didn't really see anything excellent or awesome, unfortunately. Did have a little excitement though when Rocky decided he didn't need to be in the boat anymore in the middle of the bog. Carolyn ended up having to go in after him, unfortunately, so she's a little wet. But we're back home, back to our wet campsite anyways, and making a fire and have some late night quesadillas and try and watch some stars tonight. Rocky. Oh.
Yeah, good boy. Good catch.
So instead of making quesadillas, we're making kind of our version of the crunch wraps from Taco Bell, on the campfire, of course. And I forgot to film the making of it, so instead we'll flip over and show you just how they look like in the pan on the fire.
Okay, so the oatmeal and the coffee and the brown sugar and everything is in this green snack bag here.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be easier to find in the morning.
All right, Carolyn, how are they?
Yummy. This one's exploding with cheese.
See the inside of it? Can you show? Yum.
You gonna lose it? I'm not careful. Is that a real loon or is that you doing your loon impression again?
You can't tell the difference, can you? Day 4 we're done cool and crisp. It'd be the coldest day we had in a long time. We did have a long portage at about 650 meters, which we did on the way in. It was a pretty terrible portage on the way in, and hopefully today it would be better. We also planned to take our first rapids we've ever done. We had watched some videos in preparation to see how we would read the water and all that, but we'd never actually been on fast water in our lives before. So we were looking forward today with equal parts nervousness and excitement. We got up early to pack out to try and make sure we also got home on time, as we did have a 4-hour drive home afterwards. It's pretty chilly this morning. The mist is kind of proof of that. It's really cold. I'm gonna go find some more firewood, start the fire, let Carolyn know, get some coffee and some oatmeal made, prep lunch, and we're heading out. Water feels warm at least. Start with small sticks. Coffee's prepped. We're drinking that, getting ready to go. Oatmeal is ready for the water. Just got that on the fire, and then we'll eat, finish off packing. Carolyn's already given us a good head start on that, and then we're out of here. Well, the site's all packed up. We just got to load the boat and head to the first portage. I'm actually feeling better than I did yesterday, so hopefully we can nail these portages out and get home in a reasonable time. Yeah, let's go. Let's have at her. And we're off on our way back home. What do you guys think?
It was a beautiful sight. I would totally come back here.
It was glorious. All right, let's go. All right, now we're approaching the dam between Booth and Kitty Lake. So we are almost at the portage. All right, there's some orange guards here, just to make sure you don't accidentally go over the dam and run the probably unrunnable rapids. All right, I'll see you at the portage. All right, now we gotta carry everything up the top of this hill, and then we can start the portage. It's gonna be a doozy, 650, up and down, up and down. Hi, bud, you ready for this? You ready, Carolyn?
Yeah.
Let's do her.
Okay, pups, let's go. On the way in, Rocky had been very nervous, not knowing where we were going, and extremely awkward to walk on leash while carrying gear. It was not a great portage for me. Now, on our way out, he was much cooler about it, and that made my portage so much easier. He confidently led the way, excited that he knew we were heading back home. He can be a bit of a glamper sometimes. He loves the luxuries of air conditioning and a comfy bed or couch. He did, however, on this walk, prefer to take the mud as opposed to the bridges every single time, except for this one, where he decided to take a little break in the middle and block my way. What's up, mister? bridge. It was an otherwise lovely walk through the woods, except for near the end when a chipmunk started to give Rocky sass. But he was good, he kept his cool, moved on. What a good boy. You stay with Mama. Yeah, it's a good boy. He's a good boy. I know, you stay with Mama though. That chipmunk's being rude, huh? Yeah, he'd be rude to you. Yeah, it's okay. I think that's the last bridge. Oh, don't drink that yucky water, mister. We'll get some water in a minute. Come on. Almost there. Good boy, you found our stuff. That's our stuff, huh?
All right, that sucked a lot less than it did last time. I don't know if it's all downhill, if it's because I'm not wet, if it's because I'm in a different mindset, but that was so much better. It's good to have the easier stuff on the way out when you're already tired and beat up. So just got to kick the boat down, and then the big portage is done. Well, portage is all done. Canoe's here. That's the 650, the brutal one from before. I guess it's not brutal as far as portages, but for us it's pretty brutal. And it's done, it's over with. On to Kitty Lake now, and then home. And that's where we're going, down there. Is this Loch Ness's monster cousin? We'll find out. Think it might be. So we have Loch Ness. Call this one Loggy. No matter what we do on setup. We're gonna have to make the decision quickly because this will take us, right?
I think we can do it. It's gonna be difficult to catch people.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even yesterday, both of you were on the side at the same time. He only went out, I think, with his momentum. You know?
Mm-hmm.
He was expecting it. He is sleeping in the very bottom of the boat right now.
I'm gonna be yelling, okay? We want to be kind of in the middle to the left side.
In the middle to the left.
Yeah, so in the middle, but a little bit more to the left, but not too far to the left because there are some bigger rocks on the left. Look for waves that are kind of on an angle, you know what I mean? So if they're not straight across, but they're on an angle like that, or any angle, against, like, not 90 degrees to the current, then they're rocks under the water. If it's straight across, the current, then it's probably just a standing wave and we're okay. More to the left. Back straight. You want to go in the middle of the V. Left, left, straight, straight, right, 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 left, 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 left. Couple scuffs. Not too bad. We did it. Clinky Soars. Woo, that was fun. Well, that was our first rapid ever in the history of time. It was technically, I guess most people just call it a Swift, but hey, it's our first one ever. It was exciting. We got through mostly unscathed, just a few scratches. Dog stayed still. We weren't sure about that, but he decided to pass it at the last moment. So we decided when he fell asleep that we'd give it a go because it was really short. So what do you think, Carolyn, about our first rapids?
Good, I'm happy.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I'm glad we did it.
A couple scrapes, but no big bangs.
Nothing a little bit of paint and epoxy won't fix. Yeah. All right, on down to Farm Lake and then out of here. Beyond cool. He's sticking out of the reeds like raptors. They really are evil.
Dinosaur birds.
Dinosaur birds. Just sticking out of the long grass.
I feel like they're hunting us.
Hunting Canadians. You can hear their call. We're gonna eat you. We seem to have acquired a guide here and taking us home. Everywhere we go, he's just a little bit in front of us. Just look for the hare and you'll get home. And that's the end of our Booth Lake adventure. We head home after this. If you like what you saw, if you want to see more, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel. We have one more camping video to put up for this year, and then throughout the winter we might be doing videos about simple gear recommendations that you need has versus what's good, what people like, how to make dehydrated food without a dehydrator if you're only using your oven. So please follow if you want to see some of those tips and more camping videos starting in the spring. Thank you.